What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Colin from Cap Creations. My mom just walking the dog, and I think it's about time we do some wreckage, don't you say? Well, when I mean wreckage, I mean we're actually just gonna go see Demolition tonight. Yes, indeed, it is a Thursday, and I am ready to go see this movie. I'm aware that it's not probably gonna be the best movie, as most, I don't know, I haven't seen a really great romantic movie in forever now, which is crazy to me because, Gone with the Wind is fantastic. There are so many just good romance movies out there, but I don't know. Jake Gyllenhaal, one of my favorite actors of all time, so I'm really excited to see him in something else after Nightcrawler. So I think that'll be awesome. And those fucking dogs are barking again, man. But you know, it's all good. We're just in the hood, right, Ash? This isn't the hood. This is suburbia. What am I talking about? Anyways, it's absolutely freezing out here. So I'm going to get back to you guys. So now you may be asking, if you were so excited for it, what could make you deterred from it if Gyllenhaal's your favorite actor? And, well, what made you feel differently about it? Well, the first trailer I saw for Demolition, to me, didn't reveal that much. It did reveal the basic plot, but most movies do that anyways nowadays, which is disappointing. But I really, really like the look of it. And also, it's directed by this guy named Jean-Marc. And this dude is crazy, has a crazy good track record. If you don't know who he is, he directed a couple of movies that are less known, The Young Victoria and Crazy. Crazy was made in 2005, and it's absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend you check it out. There are it's C.R.A.Z.Y. So I'd recommend you go check that out. But recently, in 2012 and in 2014, he made two critical hits, Dallas Buyers Club and Wild. So when I saw that in the first trailer and I saw who was directing it, I was like, man, Gyllenhaal and this guy, look at what he did with McConaughey. Look at what he did with Witherspoon. I am so excited for this. I'm genuinely excited. I'm a decent fan of Naomi Watts. I believe Chris Cooper is in this. He's okay. I'm not big on him either way, but Naomi Watts is a good actress most of the time. And Gyllenhaal, I like him, and this director has a very good track record, so why not put my trust into this movie? I started seeing other trailers of the movie, and I started seeing that, oh, it's gonna go this conventional route. If you don't know what it's about, quick plot line, I guess, is Jake Gyllenhaal, his wife dies, he tries to get something from a vending machine, he writes a letter to the person, to the vending machine company, and the person from the vending machine company, Naomi Watts, takes interest. And if you look at that alone, that sounds like a very unique romantic concept. But I was just genuinely excited to see this movie. But then the more and more I heard about it, and the fact that it's getting mediocre reviews from critics, I don't know, man. I'm hoping it will be good, and I know that I will have a personal bias towards it because of Gyllenhaal. But I'm probably more excited to go see Hardcore Henry. But I decided to go see it this weekend, and I mean on this Thursday night. So I'm gonna get back to you guys when I'm in the car, either in the parking lot or driving there, before we get into the movie. All right, can you see me? No, I'm gonna lean this way so you can see me. So I'll make this really quick because I left later than I wanted to, so I'm gonna get this recorded right now. I'm on my way to see Demolition, and I will get to you guys as soon as I finish. Alright, ladies and gents, I just got out of Demolition. However, I'm going to save my review for when I get in the house, because I don't like holding the camera and driving, and it's dark out. I want to make sure I'm safe. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here's the deal. Last night, I was feeling really tired, and I tried to get my I tried to get my editing software to work, and it just wasn't happening. I was like, look, I can't deal with this right now. I'm just gonna go to sleep, and, 'Record my review tomorrow.' You're here to hear me review Demolition. 'Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here's the deal. Last night, I was feeling really tired, and I tried to get my editing software to work, and it just wasn't happening. I was like, look, I can't deal with this right now. I'm just gonna go to sleep and record my review tomorrow. You're here to hear me review Demolition. Demolition, right? The best thing about Demolition is the cast, for sure. Gyllenhaal has a really good performance. Not to the caliber of Nightcrawler, or in my opinion even Southpaw, or Brokeback Mountain, or some of these other performances that he's had. But it's a really good performance. Naomi Watts also has a really good performance. Their chemistry is pretty good. Not the best, but it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. Chris Cooper's good. I like Chris Cooper in this movie. Those are the three guys that you really need to know that are in this film. I'm just gonna read out some of my notes. Opening scene, which right away they just start off, because you know this already, they just start off with the car crash, with his wife dying. I kind of like the way they started it off. There was a very somber but realistic tone about it. So at the beginning of this movie, let me just straight up tell you, the first roughly half of this movie, I was like, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. For me, one of the biggest problems about this movie is this movie's trying to be so intellectual, and it thinks that its audience members won't understand that. It's just a bunch of metaphors for tearing your life apart. The whole movie. That's it. It is so drawn out that it almost made me want to just... I didn't want to leave the theater, but I just wanted to say, come on, man, and I would have if there wasn't only one other person in the theater. But yeah, you could tell the hidden meanings behind the metaphors and shit. Even though you're obviously not supposed to, which kind of, I hate those type of movies. Those this is definitely a mainstream movie, but it's trying to be an art house movie while trying to be a mainstream movie, and it just didn't work. It didn't mesh. Again, I put down the symbolism as really garbage. The problem I had with Naomi Watts and Jake Gyllenhaal's relationship in this movie is they're almost too quirky and similar for each other, and it was kind of offsetting. Like, at the beginning, they had these like characteristics that were almost like too similar, or they played off of each other too well in a quirky way that like you'd think no human is like that. And some of the things that they do in this movie, it's like stalker vibe, and they never really address it, and I'm like, that's not how it will work in real life, but hey, it's a movie. But they do, as I said previously, have really good chemistry, more towards that latter half, which, going out there, the latter half is the half I definitely enjoyed more. The relationships start to develop. At first, also, the kid isn't bad. He isn't good, but he isn't bad. Honestly, my favorite relationship in the whole movie is the relationship between Gyllenhaal and the kid. You can see something start to develop there, and I thought it was really cool. I like that a lot. I'm not gonna give away what it is, but you see something start to develop there. But yeah, I guess that's kind of all I have to say. The directing, not bad. Gyllenhaal tried his hardest, man. Gyllenhaal and the cast in general tried their hardest, but they were not given a good script to work with, to be honest with you. But yeah, towards the last quarter of the movie, I really liked. Would I say I loved it? No, but I really, really liked it. I was like, if they had gone with this vibe the whole movie and cut out all of the intellectual bullshit that wasn't even intellectual, I would have liked this movie a large amount more. So overall, Demolition. This movie. What should you do with this movie? Well, first of all, if you don't like video games, go see this movie, because last time I checked, which was like 4 or 5 days ago, Hardcore Henry had like a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, and now it's a 50. So don't. If you're into videos, go see it. Video games, go see it. If you're not, then don't. And go see Demolition, because it's better than seeing The Boss, which is what I'm going to eventually have to do, and I'm very scared. What would I give Demolition? Probably something You know what? I'm hovering between a 5 and a 6, so I'm gonna go with a 5.5 out of 10. It's a very, in my opinion, the first half is what drags it down, and all of the intellectual bullshit. I talked about the intellectual bullshit a lot because they're literally every minute they're pushing the intellectual bullshit in your face, and it just gets so annoying. But anyways, that's been my review. What do we have coming up on the channel? Well, you'll be able to see Brandon for the first time. We're both going to go see Everybody Wants Some on Tuesday as a screening. So you'll be able to, and then we'll give our review of that. You'll be able to see that. Hopefully we'll get a, Before They Were Made done for a Melissa McCarthy movie. I'm not going to reveal which one, but it's a Melissa McCarthy movie, and no, it's not Ghostbusters. So I just kind of did tell you one that it's not. We'll probably have a review up for... It's going to be either be Hardcore Henry or The Boss, one of those, so that'll be fun. That about does it and wraps it up for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope your weekend's going fantastic, and I will certainly be seeing you soon.